What's going on, Hawks fans? It's your boy Larry. This is the Cookout where we always coming out hot.
I'm coming in hot.
All right, man. The Atlanta Hawks win in dramatic fashion on the road on Adonis Haslam night. He had his jersey. Adonis Haslam had his jersey number retired for the Miami Heat. And on this night, we spoiled that night by winning 109 to 108. Atlanta Hawks on a 3-game winning streak. That means I can shave this beard now. I can shave the beard. Let's go. See, I normally just wear, you know what I'm saying, the chin strap beard, but now I got a full joint. So, but hey, it's been a long time coming. We finally won 3 in a row. I got to decide what I'm going to do with it. Probably just going to make a goatee, most likely. Probably right after this, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Feeling nice and cool about it. But yeah, man, I appreciate all of you guys coming through. Yeah, let's go. Hold on. I can't see y'all chat. Let me refresh this chat. I don't see you guys chat. So let me refresh it. There we go. I think that's it. Come on. I was acting up again. Let me hit refresh again. There we go. All right, we got Manuel Rush in the building. What up, Manuel? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Daniel Sports, a Pistol fan. Say congrats, Atlanta. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all coming through. Welcome to the Cookout. Let's talk about this game. DeJounte Murray on his thing, man, leading this team to another victory. And Trae Young was not in the building, but we still won the game. So I gotta love that. As a Hawks fan, you really shouldn't care how you win as long as you get the dub. You know, you got a lot of people that's out here just pure Trae Young fans, not really Hawks fans. I just want dubs, man. I don't care how we get it. We got it without Trae Young. Looked like a lot of camaraderie after the game. Like everybody was genuinely happy for DeJounte Murray for winning these past 2 games. Yeah. So, and I haven't seen anyone bum rush the game-winning shooter in a long time. Even in contrast, when Trae Young hit that game-winning shot in Boston in the playoffs, players just walked by. Like a few people came out there. But yeah, not like what they did with DeJounte. That was pure joy. Everybody was happy for him and stuff like that. So, man, I love that. I love that. Manny, what up, Manny? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Manny said back-to-back game with game winners. That's right. DeJounte Murray out there cooking. DeJounte Murray like, yo, my name's in trade talks. Let me increase my value. But to be honest, man, these teams been so whack on what they're offering. I'm not trading DeJounte for kibbles and bits. I'm not. And just like that, just what Mario was just saying. Hold up. And Mario just said it. Mario said, appreciate you coming in, Mario. Welcome to the stream. It's time for you. Said, imagine they trade him. The team would be soft as a pillow. Clint and Andre ain't dogs. That is true. They not. They not dogs at all. Not at all. All right, man, but I like to see DeJounte doing that. As a person, man, as a guy, you know what I'm saying? I like DeJounte. I don't know if him and Trae work. I haven't heard anything about them trading Trae. All I've heard about with them trading DeJounte. So, again, there's a faction of people that hate Trae Young and say trade Trae and get as much as you can, get a king's ransom for Trae and rebuild from there. You already got DeJounte signed for 5 more years. That extension kicks in next year, and you go from there. So, I don't know, man. I just want the team to win. I know that we do waste generational talent, but also we made it one time to the Eastern Conference with a whole bunch of backups. So this depends on, what you're going to do. I don't know, man. I just want us to win however we do it. I know a lot of people going to be like, don't fall for the fool's goal. Don't fall for the fool's goal. But again, man, in the games this year that Trey hasn't played, DeJounte has played better. You know what I'm saying? Because he's free with the ball. So, yeah. Mario said, low-key seeing Trey in San Antonio would be lit. Lob City. Is San Antonio willing to give us the 3? That'll be funny. We traded DeJounte for 3 first-round picks, and all they did was give us 3 first-round picks and probably, like, Collins back for Trae Young. That would be real silly. And in a way, I don't think that Pop will want Trae Young, to be honest. I don't think he's his type of point guard. You know what I'm saying? He used to scream and yell at Tony Parker for taking crazy shots. Like, I don't know. But anyway, let's get to these stats, man. What an amazing game. What an amazing game by the Hawks. They fought. They played good defense. And guess what? We didn't score 122 like we normally do, but we held the Heat to 108. So I'll take that trade-off, to be honest. I would take that trade-off. No, I'm not saying I want Trae Young untraded, just an observation. DeJounte Murray, 12 point, hold on. He only went to the free throw line once. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy that DeJounte Murray, when he drives to the basket, still wasn't drawing any contact. They just don't give it to him because he's mainly a mid-range jump shooter, so they don't give him those calls. Sadiq Bey been horrible at 3, man. Sadiq Bey out here being like Josh Smith. Sadiq Bey 0 for 5 from 3. Had 14 points though. 4 for 12. Free throws was good. Hold on, let me get all the stats. Let me go to the whole stat line. Where's the button at? There it is. All stats. All right, no blocks, no steals. So all they did was 14 points and then 2 rebounds. All right, at least he was attacking the basket, going to the free throw line. He was 6 for 7. All right, Jalen Johnson, 15 points. Jalen Johnson back to what he should be doing. 15 points, very efficient, 50%. Had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, only 2 turnovers. Clint Capella, 9 points, 11 rebounds. That's what I need to see, especially 5 offensive. Love to see that, and had a block. Bogdan Bogdanovic, kind of sketchy on shooting, but in the fourth quarter, he hit some clutch threes that we needed. 17 points, 3 turnovers, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Again, DeJounte Murray to start the game, 22 points, 11 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, only 2 turnovers, plus 3. Onyeka Okongwu, 9 points, 5 rebounds. I need more rebounds out of Onyeka Okongwu, but I mean, it is what it is. At least Clint got you double figures. Both players scored 9 points. A good up and under move by Onyeka Okongwu, but again, he kind of disappears. Only missed 1 shot. So yeah. Yeah, one assist, one steal, and 1 block. Okay, so he had a block also. Garrison Matthew, the cardio GOAT, was 3 for 4 from 3. We needed every last one of those 9 points. Cardio GOAT and Patty Mills. Ozzy. Oi. The Ozzy came in there. We need all the 11 of his points. Had 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Gotta love that. Trent Forrest was doing cardio, though. Only 3 points. That was Trent Forrest hit a 3-pointer in the first quarter, and that was it. All right, and that's the scoring, guys. Oh, and I missed some. Let's see. Mario say we need Dylan Brooks. We need a player like that but I'm not trading DeJounte Murray for Dylan Brooks. At least he's a starter though, so that's getting closer. That'll be the best offer that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, DeJounte Murray, DeJounte Murray is outside of Zach LaVine. He's the most desirable guy out there on the trade market. And to be honest, it's even better because his contract is way better than LaVine. LaVine's going to be owed $50 million for the next 2 years, I think, or something like that. So, yeah. Yeah. Self-sufficient. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming through. I see you. So, yeah, let's look at the underneath the weeds type of stats. So, the Atlanta Hawks. All right, Jimmy Butler had 25. Bam Adebayo had 21. Had 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Jimmy had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Bam had 1 steal, no blocks though. Martin had a block. He had 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Hero had 6 assists. I know we got out rebounded. Hero had 25 points too. Duncan Robinson had 14. Yeah, other than that, nobody else did nothing. Like Kevin Love, cardio, Kyle Lowry, cardio. I guess Richardson had 9. So yeah. Oh, so they're not showing all of the stats. So I'm not adding all that up. I know we got out rebounded just by looking at that. We definitely got out rebounded. Anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much how we're looking, man. Jose in the building. And yeah, I got the link in the chat, guys. If you guys want to get in here and yeah, there it is. Let me pin that at the top. Great game by the Atlanta Hawks. That's 3 in a row, so I get the shade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jose said the fourth quarter by Capella was everything. Yeah. Block shot, getting the rebounds. Yep. Definitely. Mario said, I agree. Don't trade DJ, but I need a Dylan Brooks. DeAndre and Clint and Big O need to go. Well, I mean, they're going to choose probably Big O because he's on a very team-friendly deal, and they just re-signed him, so his extension kicks in next season. So I think they're going to keep Big O. The only reason I think Clint is going to be here because that's Trey's favorite teammate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they'll get rid of Trey's favorite teammate and best lob threat. You know what I'm saying? The person that catches lobs the best is Clint Capella. You know what I'm saying? The person who said the best picks is Clint Capella. So again, we'll see. If anybody goes, most likely it'll be Clint Capella. Well, actually, it might be Yucca Congo instead of Clint Capella, but we'll see, man. We will see. Anybody feel like getting on collab cam? But yeah, great game by DeJounte Murray. Second time in as many games, he's single-handedly won a game for the team. So I love to see that, man. Absolutely love to see it. Yeah, man. Sadiq Bey, which had a bad shooting night, you know what I'm saying? But he did score 14 points. We needed everything he gave us. JJ was efficient. I think JJ needs to assert himself some more. I think he's more assertive than DeAndre Hunter, but I need him to get in the mode like, ain't nobody can really stop me. I need him to get that mindset like, nobody can stop me. I'm going to the hole at will. You know what I'm saying? Once he get that in him, man, the stars the limit for that kid. I feel like he's a Scotty Barnes type. Not as good as defensively, but offensively, I think they both have the same skill set. He just got to unlock it. That's all. Yeah, Dad. Trey definitely loves Clint. Definitely. That's why Clint ain't been traded. Yeah, and that's another thing. If you're making trades around one player and not worried about the team as a whole, you're always gonna be handcuffing yourself. But if you put out there that Trey and JJ are the only ones that's untouchable, then you got everybody that's playing looking like, well, why should I even play hard for this team? So I got to give an extra applause to DeJounte Murray for being a professional and not giving up on this team and just, packing it up and being like, just trade me, bro. I ain't playing for y'all no more. Y'all keep disrespecting me, and all I'm doing is out here just trying to play. Y'all the one that got me. I can't play with this dude. I see that now. Y'all the one that went out and got me. It's not my fault y'all gave up 3 first-rounders for me. Know what I'm saying? Wallace Smith in the building. What's up, Wallace? I see your fam. That sounded for you. He said, what's going on with your last 2 games? Shows why they can't trade Murray. I feel you, bro. But again, man, they already said that Trey and JJ are the only ones that are not tradable. So unless they're going to go back on that, I think he's still on the table. They just haven't gotten a deal that they want. I'm not trading him for bull malarkey. You know what I'm saying? I still think he's on the market, but I think that all these things, I say you stick with him if all they're going to do is offer you kibbles and bits. You know what I'm saying? DeJounte Murray was hooping today, had 11 assists, did his Trae Young impersonation, to be honest. So got to love that. My thing is this, man. Eventually, as an organization, you're going to have to make a choice. You already made a choice about either Trey or DeJounte. I understand that. What I did see is the entire team jump off the bench and celebrate with him when he made that 3-pointer. And I did notice, like, when Trey made that 3-pointer in Boston to win the game, only a few players came up to him. Like DeAndre Hunter walked right past him. I think Bogey came up to him, then another player. And then Clint gave him a high five when he got on the bench. But no one else came up to him. They just walked to the bench. So, yeah. And Colin Cowherd definitely highlighted that on his show. Like, dang, man, like he just hit a game winner in Boston. You would think his teammates would be more excited about it. Everybody else just walked to the bench. So, yeah. We'll see. But regardless, man, everybody, all the teammates like DeJounte. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody disliked DeJounte at all. I just think it doesn't fit with Trae Young. And since they already made up their mind, it's kind of like that's why all these teams is just offering little BS. Wallace Smith also asked, he said, what's going on with DeAndre Hunter? What's always going on with DeAndre Hunter, Pinky? Every year. He's always hurt. He's always hurt. Ain't nothing wrong. It's just part of course with DeAndre Hunter. They said he was going to be out for 2 weeks and be reevaluated. It's been going on 6 weeks he's been out. It's DeAndre Hunter, man. He gets hurt, he's hurt. Dad said, yeah, true. The team loves DJ. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Great team win by the Hawks. And wait for DeJounte Murray to carry it. Also, man, Patty Mills and cardio GOAT Garrison Matthews were the real MVPs because them guys normally don't score. They normally don't score. And that's, I mean, a lot of people are going to say, well, we won because of DeJounte Murray. Of course, ultimately we did because he hit the game-winning shot. But we won the game because Patty Mills came and scored 11 and Garrison Matthews scored 9. And that's 19 points of found money in the couch. Now, of course, they were led by DeJounte Murray. So ultimately, I think he get and deserves the credit, not just because he gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we'll see Trey get all the points, and we'll say, okay, well, obviously Trae Young gets the credit for the game. But really and truthfully, all right, Wallace Smith said, Larry, I don't think he's still hurt. He can't get along with Murray. You don't think DeJounte and no. I think that's opposite, Wallace. I saw I'll see DeAndre Hunter get up and cheer for DeJounte. I think DeAndre Hunter is done with look, man, eventually, man, I don't know what it is, but there's some underlying truth of what John Collins was saying. My thing is, I'm glad that John Collins is gone. I wish we could have got something for him besides 2 second rounders, because that don't equal a hell of beans. You know what I'm saying? But I think this team, love playing with DeJounte. I think that they are going to miss DeJounte when he leaves, and we're not going to replace him with a starter. Every offer I've seen are giving up, guys that barely play or might be prominent role players, but that's it. We're not getting any starters or any halfway starters. Mackenzie Mayweather, appreciate that sticker. Thank you, Mackenzie. Appreciate that sticker. I see you. Got the dap up. That's right. Appreciate you. You appreciate that super chat. Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay Mayweather with the super sticker. Love to see it. Oh, they need to put Hunter on the trading block. Well, here's the problem, man. Hunter's hurt. And then he just got that extension. Hunter is hurt and he just got the extension. A horrible contract now because he got hurt. I mean, it's very team friendly. But again, what are you going to give up for DeAndre Hunter? I mean, you already wasted up. See, look, man, the Hawks where they are because they gave up, you know what I'm saying? They drafted DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, both in the top 10, and both of them, DeAndre Hunter has just been an average dude, starter worthy, but average dude. I don't know if he started on most teams. I mean, he's basically Taurean Prince that we traded, let Taurean Prince to go away and drafted him at number 4. And then Cam Reddish is the bust. So that's our problem, guys. Ultimately, those are the type of guys we wanted around Trae Young. They could be lockdown defenders and create their own shot. But neither one can, Jose said Young was chosen over Doncic. There was no need to trade him. There you go. We get back to that. And Luka Doncic is much more proficient offensive scorer than Trae Young. Both of them are turnover machines, and both of them don't play defense. I think Luka scores more because he's bigger than Trae Young. They both had the exact same game, to be honest. I don't think the Hawks are any better with Luka Doncic than they are with Trae Young. I just don't, because they're both the same player. They're both Super Bowl dominant. You know what I'm saying? And this roster is not good. Can't nobody tell me that they got a player better than Porzingis on this roster, because we don't. But I'm happy for DeJounte for hooping out like that. And nobody's going to put DeJounte Murray on Porzingis level. Hell, nobody's going to put DeJounte Murray on Jalen Brunson level. So again, man, it's all about your teammates and the class of teammates you play with, And both of the players been to the exact same moment. Trae been in Eastern Conference Finals. Luka been to one Eastern Conference Finals. Both of them have missed playoffs. Luka didn't even make the playoffs last season. So how can we say we would be better with Luka? He didn't even make the play-in last season, guys, let alone the playoffs. So what are we talking about here? That's all I'm saying, man. I know people want to get Luka because he's the, overall better talent than Trae Young because he's taller, but that's the only difference I see. He's taller. They literally play the same to me. Instead of post-fade, Trae shoot floaters. That's about the only difference. I don't know. But anyway, Wallace Smith said, yeah, we would need another big man that can score in the paint. We'll be running to the same problem If we had Luka right now with DeJounte, because Luka needs the ball in his hand and DeJounte's not a shooting guard, we had the exact same problem, guys. I don't know why people don't see that. People that bring that up either just don't like Trae Young or love Luka. If you look at their games objectively, you can see a lot of Trae game in Luka game. It's just one's bigger and can get anywhere he wants because he's, a bigger individual. He said, I agree. We need another big player. I mean, that's another thing. We didn't want to trade Clint Capella for the 10th pick with Dallas. We could have had Derek Lively. And Derek Lively he would have fit this team perfectly. He can do everything that Clint Capella can do. Rebound, defense, but he got a little mid-range jumper too. So at the very least, he's a little bit better at three-pointers than the Yucca Kongu. So he can be a stretch five if he's in the corner. But it is what it is, man. Great game by the Atlanta Hawks. I guess no one wants to get in it. And thank all of you guys for coming through. I mean, Wallace Smith, at this point, I can honestly say that Luka is better than Trae, but not much better. You know what I'm saying? When I look at both of them, they look like the same player to me. It's just one taller, so one gets his shot off easier. Now, what I will say is Luka this year has separated himself from Trae Young. I agree. Like, you can really notice, like, Luka's shooting like 40% from three. And he used to be a worse three-point shooter than Trae Young. So for him to increase his three-point percentage like he did, now he's shooting at like a 40% clip, that has elevated him over Trae, in my opinion. Because Trae is shooting like 36, 37%. Not bad. But, I mean, to take the crazy shot, because Luka take the exact same crazy shots as Trae. He actually hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a much more efficient clip. Plus, he can get to the paint and draw any foul, just like Trae. He be fishing for fouls, too. Same game, man. It's just, I think if Trae was 6'7" or 6'8", he'll be playing just like Luka. That would be his game, exactly like Luka. Just skinnier. You know what I'm saying? The Trae ain't never going to be a big build. That's one reason why Luka can get anywhere, because he's big like how Larry Bird was. Well, big but not tall. Larry Bird was legit 6'10", you know. Yeah, the main thing with this Hawks team right now, they need a Yucca Kongu to blossom into a guy they could count on to be the starting center. If they do that, then they could Muhammad Gay is still hurt, but he's like 6'11", and that kid is like a stretch four. You know, I still want the Hawks to go out and get Bobo for some reason. Where's Bobo and why is he wasting away on somebody's bench? Atlanta Hawks should have been got Bobo. But again, man, let me go ahead and be the GM. I can build a better mousetrap. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the reason why all these teams are sending in, little weak trade offers because they view our front management as being weak. We're trying to trade out a point of weakness. So, of course, they're going to sit in a little junk, see how desperate we are. So, at least I'm glad that Landry is hanging up the phone on these dudes. Like, dude, we're not taking D'Angelo Russell, some scrap player, and that's it. So, you're not going to give us Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, which I don't think that is worth getting DeJounte Murray. And trying to get no pick that's going to be there 5 years later is going to help this GM. He's going to be fired. Is it going to help Trae Young get anywhere? Because he's going to be gone. That pick is non-irrelevant. You might as well just go over there and hand him. Just give him away for free. That's what you're doing. A pick 5 years from now is pretty much non-existent. You're basically betting on a freshman in high school being, that's what you're doing. An 8th grader. You're looking at 8th graders right now. You're looking at 8th graders. 4 years of high school and then 1 year of college. That's where you're looking at right now. If that's going to be a guy that's like in high school right now, that's tearing it up, that's in the 8th grade, that some can't miss already, like Victor was when he was 13. Yeah, that's what you're fishing for. You're hoping somebody that's 13 years old is going to develop. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. That's ridiculous. Anybody you offer that, I'm hanging up the phone. I'm not even listening to you, bro. I'm not listening to you. Wallace says, we don't have a lot of movement with players without the ball. They just stand around and watch the person with the ball. Yes, a lot of pick and roll, ISO ball. Either ISO or pick and roll, depending on if they get the switch and want to work on. Even they did it this game too with DeJounte. You know what I'm saying? He just hit his shots this game. Jose said, we need Bill Belichick. I can trust him to take Robinson to the top. Yeah, he's definitely going to use his running backs correctly, him or Algiers. Bob Smith said, we can't wait that long. Exactly. That's why a pick in 2029 was ludicrous to even think about. I would have laughed at that pick while hanging up. You offering what? Bro, don't call me here with that disrespectful crap. That trade is disrespectful, brother. Get out of here with that. Go on about yourself. Don't come in here offering me no pick 5 years from now. What is that pick going to do to help me keep Trae Young? Nothing. I'm going to do a soft reset rebuild or restructure, not a reload, but excuse me, not a rebuild, but a reload with a pick that I would never be able to use to help Trae. Oh, you could trade that pick. Don't nobody want that pick. That's why the Lakers still got it. Maybe if it was 2027 right now, that pick would be sort of enticing. But again, the pick ain't helping me the next year. You the dumb team that gave up 3 years of first round picks for DeJounte Murray. Now you strapped. Even if you didn't do that, say you wanted to move away from Trae Young, you can never do it. Because after this year, and this draft is horrible. This draft class is absolutely horrible. If you think DeAndre Hunter draft class was horrible, this class is worse. The top players are going to be all role players coming out of this draft. You don't see no potential all-star in this draft, literally. So they waiting for next year for Cooper Flagg. He's going to be the top guy coming out here. And our pick is probably going to help facilitate San Antonio getting them. But anyway. Gibby said, what's up, Gibby? I see you. The feebleness has worn off. Yep. About to go ahead and, trim this up. Yes, sir. About to go ahead and give it that chin strap look again. I'm either going to do chin strap or I might just go ahead. Keep the mud chops and then go goatee. I might have a sideburn with the mud chops and then goatee. I might do that. Wallace Smith said, I hope they don't draft another guard. Yeah, man. Why are we drafting guards when we just gave DeJounte Murray an extension and we got Trae Young on his rookie max extension? Like, why would we do that? Now, quiet as kept, Kobe Buffkin is hooping in the G League, leading the G League in scoring. But with our coach, Kobe Buffkin would never see the light of day. Like a lot of people saying, trade DeJounte, you're going to see Kobe Buffkin up here. No, you're not. You saw what you're going to see up here. You saw what you're going to see up here. You saw Bogey starting. That's what's going to start. It's going to be Trey and Bogey. And then more cardio GOAT and Patty Mills going to get to play. That's what you're going to see if we trade it. We ain't going to see a lot of Kobe Buffkin. For guys that's thinking that we're going to see Kobe Buffkin once we get rid of DeJounte. He's holding up his spot. No, he's not. Kobe Buffkin ain't going to play. Not with this coaching staff. He's not. Jose said the team are having success running pick and roll plays. I believe it could be implemented with Trey and others. That's all we run with Trey, Jose. All we do is run pick and roll with Trey. We need to get some ball movement and stop ball watching in the second half of the game. All we do is pick and roll. Like at the beginning of the game, we have a beautiful ball movement. Ball is moving all around, getting up a good shot for a better shot. But in the third and fourth quarter, we just go to ISO ball or the pick and roll. We become very predictable with our offense. The ball is sticking to one player's hand, and the rest of the players are sitting there watching. Luckily, DeJounte Murray and others were hitting open shots. Yeah, and AJ Griffin does not play. That's the only bad side effect. Like, the good thing when Coach Quinn came is that Jalen Johnson actually gets to play now. And he's, showing what he can do. The bad thing is AJ Griffin is basically a man forgotten. He's a man forgotten. So, and unfortunately, man, players like Oyeka Kongu who haven't taken the next step that we were hoping to take in that step so we could trade Clint Capella hasn't come to fruition yet. Jose said, do you believe we're lacking a sharpshooter? Yes. Bogdan Bogdanovic is the only one we have on this team. We're missing Kevin Huerter, who we all knew disappeared in big moments. I'm saying he's 6'7", but played like he was 6'4". We all understood that about Kev, but we do miss Kevin Huerter's shooting. You know what I'm saying? And Trae Young, when you have a player like Trae Young or even DeJounte Murray, the way they penetrate and pull up mid-range jumper or pass it out, you got to have good shooters. And to be honest, Sadiq Bey is sucking the air out the game with his bad shooting. He really is. So, all right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and shave it up. Thank you guys for coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the content. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hold on. Let me go ahead and show you guys the games. What do you think about Zach LaVine? See, here's the thing. What's up, Matt? I see you. See, here's the thing about that, Jose. We've told people that we weren't going to take on salary. So Zach LaVine is kind of out of the picture. I personally would like Zach LaVine, even though his contract is horrendous. I think he would fit better with Trae Young. And to be able to play in this league, we can't be cheap. We got to stop being cheap and think we're going to be a playoff team being cheap. It's not going to happen. There's no cheap playoff teams. They're not. So, all right, I'm showing the page right now. Let me go down. So tomorrow we got first up at 4:30. We got the Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens. Young phenom against the veteran phenom. You know what I'm saying? C.J. Stroud versus Lamar Jackson. The Rookie of the Year versus the MVP. Presume it. Both of them presumed. And then in the second game, we got Magic Man team. Green Bay Packers go out and face the San Francisco 49ers. And then on Sunday, we got the Lions versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that'll be at 3 o'clock. And at 3:30 in a very close time, might I ask. Kansas City goes to Buffalo with Patrick Mahomes' first home game of his career on the playoffs. Wild Smith said, and that's why you should give Griffin more playing time. Man, I mean, it is what it is at this point. If he'll play Patty Mills, plays Garrison Matthews, and when healthy, play Wesley Matthews over A.J. Griffin. A.J. Griffin is just collecting the check right now. That's all he's doing. His rookie contract's going to run out, and he's going to be off the team. Plain simple. Dad said, great trailers win tonight with D. Murray rocking the heat. Yes, it was that. Also, guys, make sure you check out these shorts. I'm sure when Shonda wakes up, she's going to make the DeJounte Murray 3-point buzzer beater back to back. You know? So, yeah. Yep. All right, so guys, make sure you tune in. Actually, if you haven't looked at any of these shorts, make sure you go on and click on each one. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go on and click on each one. Maybe they'll jump back in the algorithm. But yeah, guys, I'm up out of this thing as always, guys. Thank you guys for being a part of the Dixon Way. Me and Shonda really appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed rest of your evening. As always, peace up. A-Town down. Deuces.